Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Neverwinter Nights Adventure Series number 12, Prophet Chapter 3, That Which is Destined. And today, we are destined to look at more weapons and choose a good weapon out of this room. So let's see our options. We've got our ranged weapon situated. We should take the bullets just in case we run out. +2 Flame Tongue, Shock Whip, Golden Rapier. That's pretty good. This fine rapier was once wielded by Prince Erod Illyrion of Azilgard. The blade is enchanted to augment the skills of any warrior it deems worthy. Any wielder it deems worthy. So it's a +2 and gets parry +5, which we have. The Blade of Wounds, unusable by evil. Carried by assassins working for the League of Twilight, the jagged blade of this fearsome weapon is designed to shred the skin of opponents and cause continuous bleeding. Empty Fields. Oh, we can use that. We have exotic weapon, Wind Firewheel. Holy Dagger. Bonus feed extra turning. Very good versus undead. This exquisitely crafted dagger was enchanted by Xanor, a priest of the moon goddess Selit, to aid him in battle against the undead horde. It was recovered from the battlefields near Cracklegrad in 1477 LR and donated to the Vigil. Whatever became of Xanor himself is unknown. Darkblade Stiletto. Keen and massive criticals. That's pretty cool. Black Soul Sickle. Don't even want to look at. Cragholm Stand. These battle axes are carried by the stalwart defenders of the dwarven kingdom of Cragholm. When held in the hand, they bestow confidence and great resistance to fear. It was donated to the Vigil by the dwarven stone captain Kernak. A Bloodguard Axe. The origins of these axes are unknown, but since the Cragash invasion of 1185 LR, they have been carried by the highest ranks of Orcish Bloodguard. Ironwood Club. Not too exciting. Mace of Disruption +5. Very good versus undead. Hammer of Liet. Donated to the Vigil by High Priestess Landrealin of Riversmeet, is enchanted to banish chaos from the world. One of many. These weapons were first used by White's Legion, a fighting company so disciplined that when they marched, their synchronized front line appeared to be a single entity. When these tight formations met an enemy line, they would seem to fall back, deliberately exposing themselves to attack and naturally drawing the enemy inward. The illusion of enemy progress was shattered when a score of Morning Stars struck at once, beating them down as the Legion closed around them. Electrical 1 damage, Discipline +3, +1. Icy Blade. It is said that such blades are made from the tooth of an ice dragon. If true, then it's understandable why they are so rare. This one was made from the slain dragon Vixtrathia by Jarl Kunern, a great Udernar warrior. He has since donated it to the Vigil. I think that looks like a good blade to use. And Blade of Resting Souls. Blade is perfectly straight, its blade inscribed with hundreds of tiny runes that glow slightly. One of the runes is the symbol for the word rest. The sword is enchanted to glow in the presence of undead. Undead 1d8 damage divine +2. We'll grab that for dealing with undead. Blades of this type hail from the workshop of Ragic Hammerhold, a Cragholm smith who refused to reveal the secrets of his craft to any but his chosen apprentice. It is unknown how many Anger Vidal blades may exist, but it is certain they are no more being produced. Ragic discovered his student dealing with the Sardathians and is believed to have died in the ensuing battle. So let's take that. And let's see what each one does for us. So this is going to be, okay, plus 3 piercing damage, plus 2 slashing damage, and a lesser attack bonus. This seems to be the blade to go with, unless something changes our mind. Here, I guess. No. Here. We can't use the staff. We can use the halberd plus 2. Use the Nagamaki. Massive criticals. A katana mounted on a short pole. A flame spear. Spears such as this are forged by denizens of the elemental plane of fire. The heavy mace. The flame tongue. Rune hammer plus 2. Spell resistance 10. Master blacksmith of Kieranhold, the dwarf Marok. Fire mace plus 2. This magic weapon has an enhancement bonus to attack and damage, but it doesn't bear the hallmarks of any specific maker. Let's check that out for a minute. I'm interested in that. Double scimitar plus 1. That has a great critical range. I'm not sure if I read this, the Sandstorm. Along the edge of the Amdavar lived a tribe of nomads whose ferocity in battle became a legend that told of a giant whirlwind of sand that would destroy caravans, leaving nothing but corpses behind. The truth behind the legend was that the shaman of this tribe was more powerful than he knew, and he created this weapon that sprays sand with every swipe off and blinding opponents. Decreased AC is not good. Juntar Broadsword. The Juntar Broadsword is a truly fearsome weapon, its blade jagged with razor-sharp barbs that shred the skin of enemies. This particular one clearly has been enchanted by a powerful shaman. We're going to take a look at that, too. And Kintharsta. A performer with the Circus of the Rose, Kintharsta offered a challenge to any member of the audience to trade blows, their weapon versus his, until he or they conceded. He offered good odds and had many takers, but few could have hoped to win thanks to the magic of his flail. He was paranoid of being caught without it, and had several copies crafted. Ironically, he was caught with the ringmaster's wife. In the one situation, he went unarmed and was murdered with his flail just out of reach. Plus 2 in blindness. We'll take a look at that, too.
This is way too much! I can't take all this!
So let's take a look at the mace. Okay. Definitely not worth it. Only getting a plus 10 and a plus 5, and the damages. Oh, okay. The damages, wow. Damage is high in each case. But the attack bonus is not very good. This is very nice. Can't use my shield with it.
This is way too much! I can't take all this!
And this makes my AC at 25.
Too much. I can't take all this!
Plus on hit, magic missile level 5. That's a two-hander. Yeah. No real point in looking at that. Did we put something in the bag here? Alright, so let's put some back. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. Put that back. I think we found a short sword that we like. Now, what kind of protection do we want? The elven chainmail is only 12 pounds. But the plate mail is just fantastic. We've got to rock the plate mail. So let's put the elven chainmail back on the armor stand. Okay, and this is us. Let's make sure we're not leaving anything behind. Trap kits we can't use. I guess we'll keep a backpack for potions. Alright, so we've got some special abilities to map to our bar. Mainly from this Helmet of Brilliance. So let's put the helmet down here and assign use. Fireball. And let's put the helmet down here and assign use. Wall of fire. Actually, let's put that here. And then put here. So I use fireball. And then right here, we'll assign use prismatic spray. I'm not sure what that does. We'll have to test it. Scarab of protection. Ring of the dragon doesn't do anything. Fire resist. Hill giant. Icy blade. Cloak of protection +3. Okay. Target creature must make a fortitude save or die. Successful save still results in target taking 10d6 points of damage. So we have 2 destruction spells. Are they on our bar? Yes, right down there. This is still critical, right? Yep. And this is serious, okay. I think we have what we want, but I just want to be sure that there's absolutely nothing else I should take as a backup. Maybe the golden rapier. Parry +5. It's only a +2 and does disarm. +2 and immune to fear. I like the immune to fear, so we'll carry that as well. Because I don't think we have an immune to fear unless the ring. Okay, the ring of the dragon is immune to fear. Okay. All right, so now let's go catch up with the savant. Did I check this? No, I did not. Okay, for our potion bag, 10 criticals, 10 serious, 6 bark skin, 4 elemental protection, 2 remove curse, 6 raise dead, Rana charm, bestow curse, 2 icons of life, potion of greater restoration, potion of sea invisibility, 10 healers kits +3, 10 healers kits +1, potion of stone skin, sure, new fruit ointment, raise dead, single root, mark skin, resurrection will take, sap of flesh, yes, enchanted nanry root, no boy, will's boom dust, clarity, yes, smoke dust, lets you dart out of the way, flash powder, light, fire dust, fireball. No, we're good with that. Let me check this armor. Did we didn't pick gloves yet. Gloves of sword play. Braces of armor +3. Braces of dex +2. Bonus feat alertness. Sleeping cells versus mind affecting, only usable by lawful monk. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get any benefit from braces of armor +3, but let's just check. It takes us to 26, where actually the 2 dexterity is probably going to be better for us. Also takes us to 26, but our dex goes up to 12. Okay, so they're just replaceable in general. Alright. We've read the books. We're ready for adventure.
I greet you, my child.
Greetings. We of the Vigil will do all we can to help you, Lady Karini Kovaleski. I have some questions. What do you wish to know? You have been to the city of Jerez? Is that where you found me?
No.
We never found your body. Then how is it that I'm here? Okay. I've heard that. Where exactly are we? We are in a sanctum hidden beneath the fortress of Uthbanner. In your time, this was part of the kingdom of Bellyria. And what kingdom is it now? Kingdom? There are no more kingdoms. Uthbanner is a walled city-state ruled by Lord Protector Soraman. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. It is one of the few places of refuge in the land. You mean the whole of Valyria has fallen apart?
Yes.
For 20 years now, the lands belong only to the armies of undeath. So far as we know, mortals only survive in a few scattered fortresses. Who is this Lord Protector? His name is Sir Jared Soraman. He was once a knight in the army of Phaedrus, the last king of Valyria. Lord Soraman has watched over the city for 25 years, ever since the fall of the kingdom. And is he a just ruler? He is what the city needs, a pillar of strength holding the people together through these difficult times. And what other cities have survived? We do not know for certain. It is said that Marber Keep still stands, as well as the walled city of Urakatan. But Azulgard has fallen, this we know, as have Endor, Sigurdston, and Krakelgrad. One of the greatest casualties is knowledge. There is now very little news that reaches our walls. And beyond Valyria, do you know if any other nations survived? Well, we know that Sardathia and Akaban have been entirely wiped out. Some Sardathians are believed to have escaped among the shattered peaks, but nothing has been heard of them for many years. And the elves? The elven forest of Linnathorn have fallen. Nothing lives there now but howling spirits mad with grief. And the dwarves? The dwarves of Cragholm withdrew into their mountain decades ago, when the giants of Agarfjord began to invade from the north. No one has heard from them since. I see. Before you said this sanctum is hidden. Why? Our existence is a controversial matter, my lady. There are those who would wish to see us destroyed and our cause defeated. Why? Because there are conflicting legends about you. Some believe that you are destined to save the world from this century of sorrow. Others say that I am its cause.
Yes.
How do you know of this? Perhaps we should speak of that later. As you wish. So the people in the city do not know of our existence? Most do not, some do. We have allies in many places, as now do you, Karini Kovaleski. Let me ask you something else. Can you tell me how to get to Rithsylvane? Yes, but it is a long and dangerous journey. First you must travel eastward across the blighted lands until you come to the edge of the Linnathorn forest. There you must find the ancient paths that lead to its heart where the city and the trees once stood, but we do not know whether anything still remains of Rithsylvane. What help can you offer me? Here, take this key. It will allow you entry to the upper halls of our sanctum. Thank you. Speak with the woman named Dissandra. You will find her in the upper halls. She will lead you to Rithsylvane. My thanks. Is there something else you need? I have some questions. There was another who had been lost in dreams. His name is Larian Talangreneth. The Elven One. Yes, we know of him. Can you bring him back? It is possible if that is what you wish. Yes, it is what I wish. Very well, we shall prepare the ritual. Is there any way I can help? No, we have everything we need. It will take a day, perhaps two. Then please get started as soon as you can. As you wish, lady. Meanwhile, please rest yourself. I wish to observe this ritual. No, I'm afraid that is not possible. Why not? You are untrained. Your presence may disrupt the process. It may cause your friend to be lost forever. I see. Very well, then I will leave you to it. It is best this way. Go downstairs and get some sleep. You dream of your old friend Larian, standing at the waterfalls of Rithsylvane. A day passes.
I greet you.
Come, your friend awaits. Larian is awake? Yes, he is, so to speak. What do you mean? What has happened to him? You better come with me. Lead the way.
I greet you. Mother of all.
It's you! Larian's face is pale, his hair is white as snow. Larian, what happened to you? You look sick. Yes, it's me, Larian. What nightmare is this, then? It is no nightmare. You're awake at last.
No, I don't believe so.
It's the truth. The Vigil has brought us back into the waking world. Waking world. I have but escaped one nightmare to find it nested within another. Please, Larian, I need your help. My help. Yes, I need your help to find Lord Evernorn. Together we can stop this century of sorrow and prevent the end of days. Evernorn, yes, he had dreamed of me again, the fool. You have seen Lord Evernorn. Where is he? Fool, why do you say he was a fool? He dreamed of me not long before his death, yes. He begged me to help him again make contact with the Unmaker. What did he want from me? He found something, an answer to a riddle. What riddle? The secret to restoring the balance? A cruel smile appears on Larian's face. Seems that time had finally caught up with the old man. After millennia of lucidity, his mind was the first to go. Such irony. Lord Evernorn has lost his mind?
Yes, that is so.
So cruelly does the sculptor's chisel split the stone beneath its blows. But did he find the answer? Did he tell you what it is? No, he told me nothing of that. He would only speak with the Unmaker. Only the Unmaker would understand the answer. I must find him. Do you know where he is? I do not, but he left behind a gift, breathed in memories, protected by the spirits of Elvendom. He left something in Rithsylvane. Is that what you mean, isn't it? That is what you mean, isn't it? Larian closes his eyes. What is it? Solarian Rithsylvane, Nelinir Yendaletha. Join me, Larian. Join me and come with me to Rithsylvane. We will find this answer together. Larian?
This is beyond me. I can't do this.
Please, Larian, I cannot do this without you.
Please leave me be. I have no desire to speak with anyone.
Larian has been brought back into the waking world, but not as he had been before. He is but a shell of his former self, empty of all hope. He has refused to join with me again and chooses to remain in the sanctum of the Vigil for the rest of his days. I just hope that he just doesn't tell them the truth if they knew what I have done. Dang, I really thought I was getting Larian back.
I greet you, my child. Fare thee well.
You carry with all our hopes and wishes. Display case. This finely crafted display case contains the following items: 2 sets of desert robes, a book entitled The Saga of the Lord, and an ancient map. As you examine the map, you're shocked to find that it is marked with the path of your journey from Rithsylvane to the top of the Shattered Peaks. Oh, that's a neat detail. So what else does this place hold? Use the key. Okay. Use the key. Down here's the study, right? Okay, and what's this door? Diagram. This piece of paper contains a drawing of a human skull with one part exposed. A number of arcane notes are written in the margins, but they are in a language you have never seen before. Desk. 24 gold and a brass key. Down there would be our armor and weapon room. The mother holding the fate in the statue. So we have to go to Rithsylvane. That's interesting and a very good use of heading to a previously used location that we once visited in peace. Something terrible happened here. This is where we were brought back. Why is it terrible? Where are we going? Alright, a place. Boat dock. 2 crates. Morningstar +2. 354 gold. This door, you remember this door. The prison. You know this place. You were kept here for a time in one of these cells. That's it. The cell on the left. This is where they imprisoned you. The journal has been updated to Vigil. Something is wrong here. I've seen this prison somewhere before. I have been kept here once, I am sure of it. But the memory is strange, as if not my own. What is going on here? I must demand answers. Interesting, and we did have that memory. You know what, we'll grab that Morningstar +2 to sell someday. If selling is going to happen ever again.
I greet you, my child.
Quick save. I want to know what you have done to me. I don't understand. I know that you're not telling me the truth. I saw the prison. I remember being kept there against my will. You remember that? Yes. What did you do to me? Strange. So strange that you should remember. Why is it strange that I remember? The memory should not have been retained. What did you do? Tell me. Ah, it had to be done. The ritual of the waking had to be performed. Tell me what it involved. When your body was destroyed, your soul was set adrift. It was afloat upon the astral winds that blow through the dreams of mortals. What do you know about the destruction of my body? We know nothing about that, Unmaker. So how did you reconstruct me? An orphan soul retains its sense of identity only through maintenance of self-image, racial heritage, gender, body type. Stray too far from the form and the bond cannot be made. What do you mean? A vessel was needed, an appropriate vessel to hold the soul. A chill goes down your spine. Oh gods, you sacrificed someone. It was necessary. The fate of the world is greater than the life of any woman. You killed someone so I could take over their body? Sacrifices have to be made. There is so much at stake here. You killed her, the woman whose memory I had seen, the prison. Yes. Well, I suppose that my life is indeed more important than others. This is horror. When a father dies and rises to slay his own children, that is horror. When clouds hide the withering sun from eyes that have never seen daylight, that is horror. Not the death of one woman. I suppose that my life is more important than others. It is so written.
Very well.
It's still a hard one to take. Like, are you really gonna say, I guess my life is more important than others? It's kind of like, well, it is, but once again, it's like more pain and suffering has been caused on your part. How do I get out of here now?
Hello.
I'm honored by your presence, my lady. Do you have some supplies for me? I do. Everything I have is at your disposal. Take what you wish. Let's take a look. Vigil hood. Commoner's garb. Vigil robes. Ah, now we're talking. Do I have to pay for this? I do, but very cheaply. Lightning bullets. Lesser restoration. Another 5 criticals. Leaving nothing to chance with hordes of undead. That should be good. Nothing needed there. Although, do you have a metal die? No. Metal die bright copper. Metal die dark gold. Okay, I would have taken like a metal die black. The woman standing by the fireplace is chanting softly. Greetings to you. Greetings, are you the woman named Cassandra? I am she, and you are the one called Karini Kovaleski, are you not? Yes. Then I am at your service, my mistress. She removes her hood. I was told you could help me get to Risselvane. I can do that, yes. Excellent, then please join me in my travels. As you wish. Okay, we've got Cassandra. A level 13 half-elf lawful neutral monk. With excellent stats. Wow. Okay, how decked out are you? Boots of the Unwavering. Strength +2, nice. Ones of Striking, nice. Ring of Minor Healing, Cure Moderate Wounds, very good. I immediately have one upgrade to make for you.
Hello.
I will give you a stack of 10 of these.
Greetings. That sounds like a good idea.
I'll have this amount as she needs them. I don't want her getting caught in a loop and drinking like 5 of them in a row.
Greetings.
I would like to talk with you for a moment. Please tell me about yourself. What would you like to know? You have unusual features. Are you half elven? Yes, my father was elven. He was a Ceylon warrior of the Linlithorn. What is a Ceylon warrior? It is one who has achieved the highest ranks of Sayanlar, the ancient elven art of mental and physical control in which one's own body becomes a deadly weapon. The Ceylon were once the protectors of sacred groves where weapons are not permitted. Was he the one who taught you your skills? Yes, though my skills are nothing compared to his. With a touch, my father could stop an opponent's heart, and yet he never killed anyone. He instead subdued the will of his enemies and turned them from their most violent ways. He was one of the most elegant artists of the Sayanlar. He sounds like an admirable man. Indeed, he was a great man. How did he die? My father died when I was 8 years old. He died defending our hometown of Riversmeet from an assault by the undead throng. His body was recovered, but what? When a great elven warrior dies, he will eventually rise as a fearsome undead spirit called a Fey Leer. Such creatures are terribly dangerous, and everything must be done to prevent them from appearing in our lands. However, if the body is cut into pieces... You don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. No, I want you to hear this. Very well, go on then. If the body is cut into pieces and the pieces scattered, then each will instead come alive on its own, a flailing limb that poses little threat. So this is what was done to your father's body? Yes, he was mutilated and the pieces thrown to the four winds. It was horrible, such a great man disgraced. And your mother? Her voice is like ice. In horror at witnessing this, she threw herself in the river and drowned. I'm very sorry for your loss, Cassandra. She is silent, her jaw clenched in suppressed grief. And what happened to you then? At first, I was cared for by my grandmother, Olvinia. When Riversmeet fell just 2 months later, we fled to the fortress of Uthbanner. But my grandmother was old and did not survive the journey. The other survivors from Riversmeet saw to my safe passage to Uthbanner, but they had to fend for themselves, and so I became one of the many homeless orphans in the streets. And how did you join the Vigil? I was recruited. Who recruited you? It was a man by the name of Donner. He heard my tale from one of the other refugees and sought me out among the orphans. He told me about a secret society sworn to put an end to the century of sorrow, a group of people who still hold on to hope for the world. The Vigil took me into their fold and encouraged me to hone my skills. They had protected me, and now I have become one of their protectors. Indeed, I am sure they are fortunate to have you on their side. She nods. Let me ask you something else. Never mind, let's keep going. So I'm going to save here, and in the next episode, I will remember to talk to her again. We have a new follower, which is interesting. I want to ask her about my destiny and what she thinks. Thanks for watching. Much love, peace, joy, and light to your life, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned for more as we are getting ready to head out to Rithsylvane. Peace.